Hello YouTube, it's me again. Let's talk about a quick and easy cure for the common cold. I read about this, I don't know, a couple of years ago, somewhere, couldn't tell you where. I've used it myself personally several times, and a handful of my friends, one time or another, have tried it with great success. Now, the biggest trick to getting rid of a cold is you need to alkalize, and using baking soda. Store mine in a glass jar because it keeps it fresh. No plastic stuff oozing into your baking soda and so on. Everyone knows the national brand, been around for over 100 years. Arm & Hammer works fantastic. It's good quality stuff. You get into the store brands, no-name brands, you have to read the label because sometimes they have a allergy warning because they make them in plants where peanuts and other stuff is processed. You don't want to take any chances if you have any kind of allergies. But I have read the side of the box of Arm & Hammer. As an example, there is no warnings of allergy stuff of that nature. So alright, here it is. Get yourself a glass, average kitchen glass, teaspoon, and you get yourself about that much. That's about, I don't know, half a heaping teaspoon. That's a bit much, but that's what I use. Read the side of the box. Baking soda has been used as an antacid since forever. I remember when I was a young boy, watching my parents, when they overdid it, eating or whatever, they would get half a spoon of good old-fashioned Arm & Hammer, dump it in the glass, and excuse me, I gotta go get some water. And you fill the glass about 3/4 full, stir vigorously, make sure there's no powder left, and for the cold cure, pick your choice of Iodine, Lugol's iodine, or nascent iodine. Iodine is okay, not too strong. I believe it's 2% strength. Don't quote me on that. Hang on a minute, I gotta read the label here. Oh well, can't find it, and I'm not gonna take the time. Then you have Lugol's. Lugol's is probably the workhorse of the iodine recipe family. Been around probably the longest of all these. And then you have nascent iodine. Now, let's finish making this batch. I prefer Lugol's because it's reasonably priced. And it's what I use every day. Another thing I'll tell you, when you mix the iodine in with the baking soda, it doesn't taste as salty. It's easier to go down. That's what I found. Anyways, getting back to it. This this cold cure, like I said, I read about it a couple of years ago. First time I tried it, I thought I had the plague. I was so sick. I had gone to visit someone in the hospital the night before, picked something up there, and I was so clogged, nose running, the whole song and dance. I was a mess. And I'd remembered about reading about this cold cure. And the protocol for it goes like this. You make what I just made on the first day, or at the first signs of a cold coming on. We all know what those are. It could be burning nostrils or sneezing or whatever it may be. We're all different. And this is how it read. On the first day, it's a 3-day affair. The first day, you do 6 of those, spread them out over the course of the day, like one every 2 hours or so. The second day, you do 4 of them, and on the third day, you do 2. Spread them out. The last day could be, I don't know, 10 hours apart, whatever. One thing while I'm thinking of it, do not take antacids with pharmaceuticals. Most medicines do not play nice in your stomach alongside antacids. They're designed to be digested at normal stomach acids and whatever. So if you throw a load of antacid in your stomach's not going to be as strong. The pills go places they shouldn't go. Anyways, if you're taking other meds, prescription meds, whatever, do not mix them in your stomach together. Have a 2-hour window. 2-hour window meaning, let's say you're on blood pressure pills or whatever, blah, 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 and at 7 o'clock in the morning, you got to take your handful of meds. You do not take a baking soda with it. You'd wait till 9 a.m. in the morning. Then you could do a baking soda and iodine, that kind of thing. And at 11 in the morning, you'd be free to eat or take more pills. That's what a 2-hour window is. 2 hours before or 2 hours after. So again, you just mix up this little concoction, I don't know, maybe 8 ounces of water. Half a teaspoon, not tablespoon, teaspoon of baking soda, and 2, if you don't take iodine every day, go with 2 drops per dose. 2 drops is plenty. Do not take iodine internally. That is like tincture of iodine, the stuff you get at your local pharmacy or grocery store. That works fine on the outside of the skin for cuts and scrapes, that sort of thing. It is not intended to be ingested. You do not swallow that stuff. It would probably kill you. It's very nasty. On the other hand, etomidine, Lugol's iodine, nascent iodine, no problem. Any one of these can be taken internally. They're safe. Don't get stupid. Don't overdo it. If you're just starting out to supplement with iodine, I would say, from experience, to start, 2 drops a day, 2 drops 3 times a day. When you're doing it that way, you just take a little bathroom cup. It's about, what, 4 ounces? And what I'll do is I'll fill this cup halfway, put my drops of iodine in, and then top it off with the rest of the water. By doing that, the addition of the extra water stirs it up real nice for you. But yeah, just a little 4-ounce, Dixie cup type of paper cup. These work just great. And that's it. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. Again, Lugol's is what I personally use every day. I supplement with Lugol's every day. I've taken etomidine. Etomidine is good stuff. It has a kind of a little vinegar aftertaste. Nascent iodine is the Cadillac of the 3. Nascent iodine is one you can use on the very young and the very old. The beauty of nascent iodine, you could literally put a few drops on your tongue, and within 2 minutes, it's already in your bloodstream going to work. And the more hard up your body is for iodine, the faster it'll absorb. So, but yes, nascent iodine is the most friendly to the human system of the three. It's the fastest acting, gets to work right away. You don't have to process it. It'll pass right through your skin, or I should say your tongue, literally within minutes. Nascent iodine is also a little on the pricey side, so all these iodines I've showed you, you can get on Amazon. They're very hard to find locally, but Amazon sells them, and from what I understand, they sell a lot of it. But Lugol's and Atomidine are reasonable in price. Nascent, as I said, it is the Cadillac of the iodines, and you're going to pay for it. I keep a 4-ounce bottle of Nascent on the shelf for emergencies. But anyways, like I said, my everyday stuff is Lugol's. Been around over 100 years. Works well. And again, to recap, this is not intended as medical advice or any of that nature. I don't have any formal medical training. I'm just telling you from experience for myself, some family members, and a lot of friends that join me in supplementing with this stuff. The cold cure works fantastic. I've never had to use it more than day one. I don't get colds often, but that's because I supplement with iodine every day. But anyways, yeah. To recap again, half a teaspoon baking soda, about 8 ounces of water, stir it in well, make sure there's no powder. It's all stirred in good. Add a couple drops of your choice of iodine, swallow it down. Do not mix it in your stomach with pills. 2-hour window, that's important. Whether it's aspirin or prescription drugs, do not mix it together. 2-hour window. I hope this helps anybody. Again, the protocol is 6 doses over the course of your first day, 4 the second day, 2 the third day. Personally, I've never had to go more than the first day. As with most medical problems, first signs of a cold, you start this right away, you're going to beat it real easy. You let it get a good grab on you for a couple days, it's going to be harder, but this stuff does work. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe and give me a good rating. That would be great. Thank you.